And we're back with race number 10 from Volo's Guide to General Internet Monster Nonsense of Optional Player Character Races for 5th edition. Volo's Guides to Malleable Monkeys gives us number 10 at 1.4%, the Hobgoblin. Are Hobgoblins just bigger, nastier goblins? Let's take a look. We have the standard goblins, and then we have the goblins that are from the Feywild slash Witchlight. So as a hobgoblin, you are neither a hob nor goblin. You are a Constitution +2 and an Intelligence score +1. That's unusual. Age, alignment, size, blah blah blah. We know that that doesn't count anymore, but for the purpose of D&D combat, you are medium. Your base walking speed is 30. You have dark vision, 60 feet. You have an ability called martial training. You are proficient with 2 martial weapons of your choice and light armor. So even if you chose not to be a fighter, you would still get the light armor ability and 2 martial weapons for free. Not bad. You have an ability called Saving Face. Hobgoblins are careful not to show weakness in front of their allies for fear of losing status. If you miss with an attack roll or fail an ability check or saving throw, you can gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet for a maximum of 50%. For a maximum of 5%. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a short long rest. That's different? I guess it's to make them different than the half-orc and orc's ability to, berserk and survive death. Instead, if you miss a roll and somebody's watching, you can add a bonus to the roll. So you're like, hey, no, you didn't see that. But I don't really understand why it's only once per short rest. It's not, either it is or a thing that they could do every round if they miss, which I guess would be too powerful. But then making it only be usable once per short rest is sort of like, I don't know. It just doesn't really work for me. I could have given them something different. And as a hobgoblin, you speak, read, write, common, and goblin. Noticeably, you do not speak hob. If you want to choose the optional hobgoblins from Witchlight / Feywild, you get one ability store of 2 and increase a different one by 1 because of the switches. And instead of all the normal hobgoblin stuff, you get Fey stuff. You get the dark vision, you get Fey ancestry, you have advantage on saving throws to make you avoid or end being charmed. You have a Fey gift. You use this trait to take a help action as a bonus action, and you can do so a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Starting at 3rd level, choosing one of the options below each time you take a helps action, whether the bonus action or an action. Hospitality. You and the target you help action gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your proficiency. Passage. You and the target you help get a walking speed addition of +10. Or Spite. Until the start of the next turn, the first time you or your target you're helping hit a creature with an attack roll, that creature has disadvantage on the next attack roll that makes within the next minute. That one I like better than the Saving Face. Why don't you just make that a normal hobgoblin thing and just make it more hobgoblin appropriate that when they take a help action or a bonus action to look awesome, they get a bonus instead of this weird Saving Face thing. They also have an ability called Fortune of the Many. If you miss with an attack roll or fail an ability check or saving throw, you can draw on your bonds of reciprocity to gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet of you, up to +5. You can use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses once you finish long rest. Again, this is also better written than Saving Face. Either one of these would be a better version than Saving Face. And Saving Face is nice because you could have up to +5 to a miss roll, and maybe that would make it a make. But having it being able to use a number of times based upon your proficiency, it feels a little bit more inherent to whatever the hobgoblin is supposed to be, which is just a bigger, tougher goblin, bigger, tougher orc, bigger, tougher humanoid monster. Whatever. I like Fey Gift and Fortune of the Many way better than I like the other one. and making it based upon number of proficiencies or a stat mod or something like that works way better than the 1 per rest. Saving face is just sort of dumb. But maybe I'm wrong. Do you think it's a good race or a bad race? Has any of you played a Hobgoblin? Would you allow Hobgoblin player characters in your game, or do you think that they're a monster only? Let me know what you think about this and this weird racial abilities they gave them. It sort of just feels like they were running out of ideas. Maybe that's why it ranks so low at 1.4%. Tomorrow we'll have number 11. Any guesses what number 11 is, considering we only have 3 left to go? If you want to hear more of this nonsense, let me know. If you want me to stop, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And remember, if I hit 1,000 subs, woohoo, camera, cat, and other nonsense. Talk to you soon.